Hey everybody, welcome back to Tenza Motorsports. Today we are going to be driving and kind of giving a real world review of the Maxpeedingrod's T6 suspension, the coilovers that we just put on my wife's daily driver. We are in the 2009 E90 that we installed these on. And yeah, we're gonna go take it for a drive. I'll kind of give it my final review. We've kind of got it all dialed in now as best we can for daily driving. And yeah, before we get started in today's video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, like and enjoy this type of content. Also make sure to check us out on Instagram, Tenza_Motorsports, do giveaways and a lot of other like sneak peeks, previews, things like that. All right, so we are gonna be doing a little bit of daily driving and then we'll go up onto the highway. And yeah, that's kind of what we're doing today. Right off the bat, and ignore the squeaky brakes. We just put new pads on and they're squeaking. Right off the bat, you'll notice that the suspension is obviously stiffer than the OEM suspension. Even where our car only had 80,000 miles on it, the original suspension probably wasn't quite out yet, but it was just kind of starting to slump in the back. And I will say that there is one thing that I am not super happy about with this suspension is no matter what I do, no matter how much tuning I do, and I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, I can't seem to there's some clumping in the front. And I don't think it's the suspension. Personally, I think that there's some other suspension components up front that are worn out, and the coilovers are just exaggerating the noises that they were probably making before, where it's a lot stiffer, and you know the movement is now going to go to the next piece. It's kind of like if you weld something, something that broke, if you weld it, it'll just go to the next weak point, and then you fix that and strengthen that. It's going to go to the next weak point. And I think what we did was just push off where it was failing to now something else making noise. There's a manhole cover. There's a manhole cover. Manhole cover. Honestly, feels pretty good. And I'll tell you, the back suspension we have, I went all the way soft on the dampening, and we're up 6 points in the back. And the front, I think we're up like 6 as well. So I've got the dampening fairly low because I don't want it to be like super stiff riding. But that's where it's sitting right now. You go too much less than that and it's really gonna start swinging. It'll be like, it'll feel like worn out suspension, like almost like you're just on the springs, which is what dampening settings are there for. So there's over a intersection. That was a pretty bumpy intersection. Honestly, if I could get the popping and banging and stuff in the front to go away, which again I think is another component, I'd be a lot happier with these. I'm getting a little bit of jingle in the rear. I think one of my adjuster plates where they spin together, I think they're a little bit loose. But here in just a moment, we'll be able to get up onto the highway. We've had a couple pretty good turns, and we'll get to feel some of the more sporty nature of the suspension versus just we've made your daily driver slightly stiffer, because you will have some performance increases with a suspension like this. And if you wanted to, you could bump the performance way up. I mean, there was a lot of adjustment in the suspension. In fact, it's really soft right now to try to make it more comfortable for a daily driver. I probably should have done a before and after on some of this stuff, but honestly, the suspension before was just a suspension. It wasn't anything crazy. So we've got a Prius in front of us, so hang on, because I don't think we'll be able to get up onto the highway like we're wanting to. I haven't really pushed this car very hard yet. Why are we hitting our brakes? Come on. I've got some pretty good on-ramps and off-ramps where I'm at, but everybody keeps going really slow. So that wasn't a super big curve, but this corner coming up here is one of my favorites, and I take it in the race car pretty good, so. Oh yeah, oh yeah, okay. Wow. All right, well, obviously it's not my race car, but there's a smile on my face, which means that I was happy with the way that felt. So as a daily, I'll say it right now, and I'm being frank with it. I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything. I do a lot of collaboration work with Maxpeedingrod, so obviously I'm not trying to make anybody mad or anything, but this, in my opinion, is just a tick or two more extreme than what I would put on a daily driver. I think overall it's a little bit harsh as a daily driver. If you're okay with that, like if you only have one car and your daily driver is kind of your sporty vehicle, your weekend warrior, and your daily driver, that's fine. That's fine. This suspension probably suits that a little bit more, but if you've got a dedicated race car, and if I want to drive something super harsh and super noisy, I'll go get in that, but I just need to like relax on my way to work and have it, be soft and comfortable. I think these are just a tad too aggressive. That'll ultimately be up to my wife. She will be the ultimate decider because this is her car. So we're going to continue to let her drive it, and I'll make little tweaks here and there. But it will be ultimately up to her. So we've got another corner coming up here that's really good. But I'm going to let these guys go in front of me a whole bunch so I can get some speed. This is another good corner. Wow, yeah, that feels a heck of a lot better than the original suspension did. Over a bump, not bad, not bad, not bad. Get off the highway here again. This is another corner that I like to take fairly quickly. Oh, yes. Very capable suspension. And the Bridgestone Tenza 980 AS or whatever we put on the car, fantastic tires so far. Really quiet, good stuff. I think they work really well together. So, okay. Well, I really appreciate everybody so much for watching. Those are my final thoughts. Very capable suspension, lots and lots of adjustments. I'm sure I could continue to fine tune this, but I don't know how much softer I can get it to be. So again, that's really up to my wife, what she thinks about it long term. So thanks everybody so much for watching. I'll put the GoPro on the outside of the car, get a couple other B-roll footage, and I'm sure you'll see some of that earlier in the video as well. But yeah, so far I think it's worth it. And if you purchase this suspension, make sure you use this discount code here. It gives me a kickback, and it doesn't cost you anything more. In fact, it costs you a little bit less. Thanks everybody so much for watching. We'll see everybody in the next video.
Bam!